Let's kick this off right. Prince is here all night long. And to get started is his rockin' group who considers themselves an astral traveling explosion of awesome, performing funk and roll. Give it up for Third Eye Girl.
From Stage 6 at Sunset Bronson Studios on the world-famous Sunset Boulevard, it's the Arsenio Hall Show, featuring the Posse with Robin DiMaggio. Tonight, Prince and the New Power Generation, Third Eye Girl, and Liv Warfield. Now, here's Arsenio Hall.
My name is Arsenio Hall, and I'm wearing purple drawers right now. And it's not because Prince is here. When I did my laundry, I mixed the reds and the blues together, and it was a thing that happens to guys sometimes. But I bet some of you have on purple underwear. How did I know it? Prince is on the show, and you are very lucky. I'm lucky. Yes. You're very lucky to be in the audience tonight. And you know what? A lot of people wanted to be in here. Did you see outside? I mean, since early this morning. Check outside the studio here. Whoa, oh my. Yeah. Yes. They partying like it's 1999 out there. Speaking of 1999, Radio Shack announced that they're closing 1,100 of their stores. Industry analysts say that this move could actually affect 4 customers. Radio Shack. Maybe it's me. How many people here have been driving down the street and you see a Radio Shack and you look at the person you're with and say, hey, I didn't even know Radio Shack was still in business. I use Radio Shack to go in and see what I want so I can go somewhere else and buy it, right? Have you done that? I've done that. Forbes released its annual list of billionaires, and Bill Gates is back on top at #1. Bill Gates, #1, yes. Yep. You always hear rappers brag about how much money they have, right? But you never hear billionaires talk about it. I'd like to hear some billionaires, talk about how much paper they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, here are a few suggestions, okay? The richest guy in Mexico is named Carlos Slim. Let me show you a picture. That's Carlos. He's the 2nd richest man in the world. His rap should be like, when the ladies see my face, they all just want to split. But when they hear about these billions, I turn into Brad Pitt. See, he can rap about what he got. There's a lady named Christy Walton. You've heard of her, right? Christy Walton is the Walmart heiress. She's worth $34 billion. $34 billion. Her rap would be something like this. My name's Christy Walton, and I'm super, super rich. How did I get these billions? I own Walmart, bitch. Go, Christy. And finally, this is an interesting story. There was a video up for auction this week, but the auction got canceled, got called off. The video allegedly shows John Fitzgerald Kennedy, our former president, and his brother, Robert Kennedy, having a threesome with Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. The video, they say, is like the Zapruder film, only in this film, you distinctly see 2 shooters. Oh, I love that joke. We got Prince all night long. That's P 2.0. Let's do this. My guest tonight needs no introduction. Put your hands together for the one and only Prince. I gotta say one thing. There's only one way to start this. The first person to contact me when I came back to late night was this man to congratulate me and could say he would be here, save me a night. Thank you, dude. You've always been a good friend. Always. And here's the interesting thing. Do you have a cell phone?
No.
See, I'm always shocked when I hear from you. But how do you survive in this world without a cell phone?
Everybody I know has one.
Oh. You're in social media. You have an Instagram account, a Twitter account now?
I'm trying to get Prince to Gram.
Oh. Instagram. You actually, I saw a selfie of you, or it was yours, I should say.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that was your first?
Yeah.
Yes. That was it. How would you, yeah. What do we title that selfie?
One.
One. That's one. Let's talk about titles. Your favorite title in the Prince catalog. What's your favorite song? Turns you on every time you do it.
I usually answer by saying the next one, but there is a song that we've just written called The Breakdown. That's his favorite song. One of the things that we try to do, though, is wait until we have other songs that go together with our favorites. That's why it takes a long time to come out with albums.
Yeah.
These days.
Yes.
Because, you know, not being under contract, there's no rush to do anything.
If you weren't, they like that. They like you having your freedom, I think. If you weren't Prince, what would you do for a living, you know? I mean, because I know there was a point where you maybe thought about something else. What would you do?
Well,
I can't see you at the bank, you know? Even though all the ladies would be in his line, you know?
When I was 16, I was completely broke and needed to go get a job, so I got the Yellow Pages out, and I couldn't find one thing that I wanted to do. So I decided I was going to push as hard as I could to be a musician and win at it, you know?
Do you watch any of the shows that bring new musicians to the American public?
Not so much. Yeah,
You know, talking about, you know, the Voice and Idol, you know, the whole genre.
Yeah, I was watching a show with Esperanza Spalding, who's a friend of mine.
Bass player.
And we were both sitting there quiet. We were watching. And we looked at each other, and then she says, "Are you rearranging the music right now in your head?" And then she said, "So am I." So it's really hard to watch other musicians because you tend to, you know, it's like a painting you want to make straight or whatever. You just hear it, music like you hear it. Doesn't mean that, you know, what they're doing isn't of merit. It's just, I just hear music different, that's all.
Now, I've met, it seems like 100 musicians today here with you. What do you look for in musicians these days?
I was thinking about your question a second ago. I think I'd want to teach in some capacity if I didn't play.
That makes total sense.
There's a lot of fine musicians in the group right now, and I'm learning from them. So as much as I'd like to teach, I also like to learn.
Yeah. Is there a huge vault of material that you've created that we've never even heard? And how do you make those choices? Because I'd like to hear everything that you pen. You know, just to hear it.
You would look different when it was finished. It takes a long time. There's a lot of music down there. Yeah.
Like how many songs?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't go back in time and listen to it like that. I did. I worked on it and brought it as far as I could right then. A lot of it I didn't even finish. You know, a lot of the bootlegs that are out right now, they are unfinished, unmixed. You know, sometimes they change lyrics. And again, you wait until, you know, you can find other things to go with it. We live in a singles-driven market, but you know, I come from the old school making albums, and that's what I'll always do.
You seem to have somewhat of a love-hate battle going on with technology. I know you haven't always loved the internet. How are you seeing progress right now with all of that? Can you use it to your advantage?
It's a double-edged sword, you know. A lot of artists aren't getting paid full scale for their art, and the internet, because of downloading and things like that, is kind of like a black hole, and it's hard to audit, it's hard to get accounting, and it's not that it's just about the money, but it's about justice and fairness. And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, you know, 80% of your earnings, then expect you to fix your own communities, and they'll probably edit all of this out, but then it gets, that's the sharp part of the sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up for it, I think we'll get some balance. Yeah.
We've watched you evolve over the years, not only as a musician, but as a man. And I wonder sometimes when you look back at old material, like I've looked at so much in the last 24 hours to prepare for this, do you look back at old stuff, risque stuff, and want to separate yourself from it?
Well, you know, when you're 20 years old, you're looking for the ledge. You know, you want to see how far you can push everything. And as an artist, I just went there just to find it. And then you make changes. You know, 30 years ago, there's a lot of things I don't do now that I did 30 years ago. And there's some things I still do.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, now, when you said that, the first thing I flashed back on is, gosh, he's Prince. I know that, I get all that. But he's also like this normal brother you hang with. I remember a time, and if I have to take this out, you tell me I have to take this out. But I remember one time we went down the way south of Wilshire to an after-hours spot and hung out and partied. That's something that we'll probably... I have a son now, and
congratulations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there were so many things that we did back then. Remember that house? We were sitting in a house, and
vaguely.
Yeah, yeah. It was like they take you in and they chain the door, and it's a pit bull, and they give you a drink in a paper cup, and he wouldn't touch nothing. He just sat.
Were we in somebody's kitchen or something?
Yes, yeah. It was crazy. And Prince was sitting in this house. He wouldn't drink nothing. He wouldn't touch nothing. And he was trying not to breathe. He had a cane. If he could have got oxygen out that cane, we could have stayed longer. But just normal good times as young brothers experiencing success. We should take a commercial and come right back. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Performing the B-side classic, She's Always in My Hair, Prince and Third Eye Girl.
Whenever I feel like giving up, whenever my sunshine turns to rain, whenever my hopes and dreams aimed in the wrong direction, she's always there. I am not. Even if I hit the wrong, she's always in my boat. She's always there, telling me just how much she cares. She's always, always, always in my head. She's always mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donna.
Come on, y'all.
That's Prince, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any better. When we return, Prince has a surprise for all you fans. I want you comfortable. We're back with Prince, and we're going to do something different and special tonight and allow Prince's fans, AKA the Purple Army. We're going to allow you to ask him a few questions. Who's got the first question for Prince? There you are.
As an artist, I know that you make, create, and let go, but it is Purple Rain's 30th anniversary. Yes, yes. When...
Look how amazing. I mean, doesn't he look... This proves that purple don't crack either.
When was the last time you watched it, and what did you think?
Actually, I was in the living room 3 days ago, and it came on television, and I watched Take Me With You.
Okay, we have a gentleman who has his purple mock turtleneck on, and he's ready to fire a question at the leader of the Purple Army. Go, sir.
Okay, have you ever bought anything off of an infomercial? And if not, were you ever tempted to? Be honest.
What's an infomercial?
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if I had a bedazzler and he didn't? Because I ordered mine late at night and got a bamboo steamer with it. Yep.
Bedazzler?
You don't have a bacon bowl? All right, next question. Thank you. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
What's your name?
Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Everybody has a pet peeve. What really, really annoys you?
Strangers touching my hair.
When is the last time you got mad and said, hey? Do you ever get angry?
I got a little bit at a party I just went to after the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Folks have a tendency to want to bump into you.
Oh, yeah.
It's mostly dudes.
Yeah. Right. It's never McConaughey's wife or somebody gorgeous. It's always a dude who work at the barbecue restaurant. Yeah. I'm sorry, did I get sauce on your Prince? I'm sorry, bro. Your question, sir. What's your name?
Pierce.
Pierce.
Yes. What household chore do you do that people would be surprised by?
I can cook. No. But only one thing.
Only one thing. What's the big Prince dish?
Omelets.
Oh.
All my friends have high cholesterol.
Thank you for that question, sir. Prince has answered a few questions from the Purple Army, but I want to take it one step further. I want to help some of you. So I've asked everybody to tell my producers about problems you might be having in your life, things you might want Prince's help on, things you might like Prince to solve. And there's a gentleman who told my producer a story. His name is Steven. Where are you, Steven? This is Steven.
Do I get to sit in your lap?
Well, no. We're gonna get you a stool. Yeah. Steven.
Had to try.
Yeah. Okay, Steven. Tell Prince your problem.
Well, you see, Prince, I moved down to LA a little over a month ago, and I've got a girl up in Portland. We actually had our first date at your Portland gig that you did last April with Third Eye Girl. That was our first date. You played Always in My Hair, and that kind of became our song because we had a lot of fun dancing around. But she had this ex, and I kind of met her through this ex. And since I've been down here, you know, everybody's kind of drifting their own ways, and I think kind of seeing the ex again while I'm down here. So, you know, we started with Prince, we should end with Prince. Come on, Prince, help me out.
Slam dunker. So she thinks right now, this minute, that she's still your woman.
Yeah.
Ah.
But hang on now, I'm not the bad guy. I didn't do any cheating. Quit looking at me like that. We're talking about a Delilah here.
She cheated.
Right.
And don't you all have a puppy?
Mm-hmm. His name's Little Berkeley. I'm his stepdad. She had him before me, but I want custody of him, so if you can get the dog.
You got a number?
Oh. Hey, B, you have that number of the girlfriend. Please dial her.
Sorry, Prince, I'm making you the bad guy.
Now, her name is Keegan?
Yes, Keegan.
Okay, I have to say hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Keegan, this is Arsenio and Prince. You're live on the air. Hi.
Hi.
Where are you right now, Keegan?
I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Say hello to Prince.
Hello, Prince.
Hi, Keegan. Do me a favor. Tell me about Steve.
Tell you about Steven?
Yes.
Well, Steven is fabulous, and I adore him.
Who's this new guy you've seen? Are you trying to get back with Steven or what? Talk to me.
Well, you know, Steven moved to L.A., and I've been hanging out with my ex and trying to figure out what's up. But, you know, I like L.A., but I don't think I could ever live there.
Okay. Well, listen, Steven's a good guy, but I have a message for you from him.
Should I be nervous?
No, it's a good message. In this relationship, things are much harder than in the single world.
Oh, my goodness.
Keegan, in this life, you're
Yeah.
on your own.
Oh, man.
Keegan, this
Yes.
is what it sounds like when Steven breaks up with you.
Well, you know, like, I want to be sad, but also, if you're breaking up with me, I can't be that sad. And also, are you perhaps available? Because
Go right back to your
sorry,
feet.
I'm sorry.
It
might be too soon.
There you go. Take this with you. No, I'm not available.
All right. Well, Steven's missing out in that case.
All right.
I'll tell you though, if you gotta have your man break up with you, this is a great way to have it happen. Prince gave her a call. Liv Warfield coming up next.
Tomorrow, Rick Ross and the cast of Total Divas.
Our next guest is a new Power Generation member who was featured in this year's VH1 You Ought to Know campaign, performing Soul Lifted from her new album, The Unexpected. This is Liv Warfield.
I've been hoping for you to come over for a while. Don't you know I keep a clean house, my baby? You can mess it up all night long if you want to, yeah. I sure enough can see that you're tempted. You're tempted. Hey, 'cause it's written all over your face. There's no one in this world that could even give you more. Don't you know that you don't belong? Said I'm needing you to stay for a while.
it for Miss Warfield. Oh my, that's beautiful. Wow, we'll be back with a new one from Prince. Thank you to our very special guest, Prince, taking us out tonight with Mutiny, Prince, and the new Power Generation. I'll see you in 23 hours. Go!
Treated me like some unwanted child. Baby, it's all over now. I loved you all the while. Look out! Here's Pete. We would never fall. Baby, now there's mutiny. The court is in your